down on me.
Down here. Looks nice tonight. Well, thank you. Thank you. We're so proud to have her as a member of the
Well, it's a good night for high school football action as the Corbin Redhounds get ready for the Cardinals of Wayne County. Corbin won the matchup between these two teams last year by a final score of 40-0. Jody Mauser, the star in that one, as he amassed about 120 yards of offense on the ground. Plus, Corbin did some other things, some halfback passes that kind of messed with Wayne County and went on to an easy victory in that one. It will be number 10, Seth Rice, to kick it away for Wayne County, dressed out in the white uniforms. Corbin in the home red with the gray bottoms. And there's a kick, very, very short kick. It's going to be taken by Moran at the 40-yard line, and he is going to be dropped as he tried to go back for some yardage back at the 38.
Wayne County, pretty good football team, 2-2 on the year, I think. Is that right, Dave?
Right.
And defeated a pretty good Russell County team. So they come in here as quite a bit of an underdog, but they can play football.
Jeremy Moran, the up back, takes it on the kickoff, and Corbin will start 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Offensively for the Hounds, Pat McCowan at quarterback. The halfbacks will be Chris Hammock and Shane Creekmore, and the fullback will be Trey Wyatt. As a matter of fact, it's going to be Steely starting at quarterback. He's going to pitch it out to Pat McCowan, who starts at left halfback, and Pat gets a gain of about 3 yards around the left side with a flag on the play. So even though my sheet tells me here that Pat was going to start at QB, he doesn't. Danny Steely gets the start, and Shane Creekmore did start back there in the backfield or running back.
Well, Shane, he's one of those athletes. He can play in, he can play guard, he can play in the backfield. He's a very versatile kid. Danny had a really nice game last week, and I think they're going to go with Danny early here, and that gives them a little more of a double threat without Bargo tonight. Matt Bargo won't play. He's not dressed, still limping considerably amount on the sideline. So Danny's going to give them a little new look. They can throw the ball a little bit better, but it also gives them a little more speed outside with Pat lined up at halfback.
And a personal foul against Wayne County moves the football down to the Wayne County 44-yard line. Steely with a full house behind him at quarterback. Turns, gives it on the counter play to Pat McCowan. Pat's down to the 40. Pat's to the 35. He's to the 30, and he's gone. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Pat McCowan and the Corbin Redhounds.
Well, it didn't take us long to get started. I tell you, Pat, he hit in there and was stopped momentarily, and really, there again, there's no substitute speed. Once he got a step, he outran everybody.
And we'll take it downfield side now with Philip Russell.
Just an excellent run that time by Patrick McCowan. A good spin move. Looked like they had him jammed up there in the middle. He spun, made it through. As Patrick McCowan will be holding the football. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. Gus Hauser. They say it's wide left. And so with 11:19 to go in the first quarter, it's the score. The Corbin Redhounds 6, the Wayne County Cardinals nothing. You listen to Redhound Football on WCTT and T 107.
What? First miss, yeah. Huh? He just said went wide left. It's actually his wide right. It's wide left to him, though. Well, the Corbin Redhounds strike early with a 44-yard run from Pat McCowan to take the lead 6-0. Gus Hauser with his first miss of the year on extra point attempts, and Corbin has that 6-0 lead. And the Redhounds will now kick away to the Cardinals of Wayne County.
Well, I really hate to see Gus miss that one because he had a good streak going, and I really think he has potential to put together maybe the longest streak that's ever been put together here. I know Bruce Hood kicked 26 of 27 one year, and Gus doesn't need to let that bother him. He's a champion. He'll come back, and he'll put it back through the uprights when it counts.
Back to receive for Wayne County, number 21 to the right side. That is Jason Cowan. To the left side is number 24, Chris Garner. Cowan will take it at the 15, moves it to the 20, to the 25, on up to the 31-yard line. Goes down there, and Wayne County will start 1st and 10 from the 31. It's once again an excellent night for high school football action. The field dry, conditions are good. And the Redhounds on top already 6-0.
Thought after I blistered the crowd this morning, it'd be a little better crowd. But
I think you ran a few more off, Burley.
I must have. Dwayne Evans will start at one end. Andy Robinson at tackle. The nose guard is J.D. Myers. Had a good game last week. Shane Romines at tackle. And Shane Creekmore in. The linebackers are David Stevens and Trey White. We'll check the secondary after this play.
quarterback, number 12, Mitchell Bell, 5'10", 160-pound senior, has a split behind Gim. He gives it back there to Garner, and Garner is dumped for a loss of a yard as he tries to head it around to the right side. Pat McCowan on the tackle, along with Dennis Jones, who, according to Coach Cotton Adams in the pregame show, probably will play only defensively tonight.
Also, Dwayne Evans in on the stop. In the secondary tonight will be Jeremy Moran. In my opinion, the most improved player for the Corbin Red Hounds. The strong safety will be Chris Hammock. The free safety, Pat McCown, he's already scored a touchdown. And Dennis Jones, the corner, who was injured last week.
So Wayne County back up to the line of scrimmage. The Red Hounds come with a 5-man defensive front. A couple of guys teed up to make it almost 7 men. Handoff goes around to the left side to number 21. That is Jason Cowan. And Cowan gets maybe half a yard or a couple of feet on the play before he goes down.
Everybody for Corbin was in on that stop.
Also in on the stop, number 44, Shane
Romines and Robertson, the two primary tacklers. It is a nice night for football.
Yeah, you know, and you look down here at the crowd, Burley, and even though it's probably a better crowd than most teams in Southeast Kentucky are going to have tonight, it's not any better than the Cumberland game. And I tried to give the fans a break and say maybe the rain kept them away, but there's no rain in the forecast for tonight. A great night for high school football. 3rd and long for Wayne County. Inside handoff goes to number 44, Ross McFarland. He squeezes his way up to about the 36. That'll be well short of the first down, and a punt is coming up for Wayne County.
Well, a lot of people might consider this a good crowd, Dave, at a lot of places, but this is not a good crowd for a Corbin home football game. And there again, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but we've seen a lot better crowds for home football games.
Doing the punting, number 23, Jason West for Wayne County. Back to receive for Corbin. Number 20 is back there again, Aaron Hoskins. He saw some action back there last week along with Pat McCowan. Hoskins will take it, bobbles it at the 35, bounces it and picks it up at the 38. And he's going to be gang tackled now by Wayne County all the way back at the 34-yard line. But should get a better spot than that.
Aaron Hoskins
going to give him the 35. So I thought he should at least got about the 37 on that, but it'll be 1st and 10 from the 35 for Corbin.
Aaron Hoskins only a freshman. He's quarterback in the JV this year, and they're off to a great start.
So Red Hounds on top 6-0, 8:53 to go in the first period of play. They will start 1st and 10, working from the right hash mark at their own 35-yard line. In the backfield, Trey Wyatt, Shane Creekmore, and Pat McCowan. Danny Steele, the quarterback. Underneath center is going to turn and roll out and throw. He's looking downfield, gets some pressure, keeps rolling, lets it go. It's caught by McCowan at the 45, and he runs out of bounds up at about the 49, 50-yard line, says the official.
Well, got a hold. Dave, I had 2 of the 3 of these officials in our crew last night at Laurel County, Raleigh Andrews and Mike Philpott. It's on their second flag.
Well, you know, I talked with some people on the way up here, and they said that it could be a long night because these officials think they get paid by the hour rather than by the game. It looks like they could have been on target with that assumption.
I wish you hadn't said that.
I won't say who told me that, but it looks like it might have been true. That'll be 10 yards on Corbin. That moves the ball back to the 25 and replay the first down after the hold. Corbin still on the right hash mark as Steele moves underneath center to take the snap. He turns. He's going to throw. He's looking downfield. He's going to dump it off to Creekmore, who drops it. Catchable pass there. Dropped it, though, at the 34-yard line. That'll bring up now 2nd down and 20 yards for Corbin for the first down yardage.
Well, I got to defend Shane a little bit right there because that's the first pass that he's tried to catch this year to my knowledge. And I know the first time out in the pattern, it's early in the game, you get a little bit excited and you want to turn up and run before you catch football. That's exactly what he did right there. Danny Steele really threw a nice pass, but Shane tried to turn up just a little bit early. I hope he gets a chance to redeem himself.
Well, you know, Coach Adams excited. He alluded in his pregame show to the new weapon that Corbin is going to come with tonight. Obviously, that is going to be Shane Creekmore working in the backfield. As Steele's back to throw, looking over, and he's going to complete it to Creekmore at the 40. Shane lowers his head, booms his way to the 45, on up to the 48-yard line, out of bounds there. And that's going to be first down yardage for Corbin, 1st and 10 from the 48. And that, Well, that shows what people can expect once Shane does catch the football. He's going to run over a couple of people most of the time.
Well, he's had a nice career, and he's a good player. And Danny threw that ball well. He had Crowley and Mike Crowley and Shane both out there. And matter of fact, if Shane misses that pass, Mike Crowley's sitting right there like a basket waiting to take it in.
Timeout, Wayne County. We'll take a break. 8:03 to go, first period to play. Corbin on top 6-0. We'll be back. This is Red Hound Football on your sports leader, WCTT. Have it watch, man. That's pretty neat. If you die, can I have it?
I'm going to leave it to you.
Okay.
Don't have me knocked off.
Red Hound football working from the left side of the field now, right on the left hash mark. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line, just a wee bit past the 48-yard line as Danny Steele completes the pass out there to Shane Creekmore for the first down yardage. Timeout called for by Wayne County. As the Cardinals, I don't think they know that Shane Creekmore was going to play offense here. Maybe like some of the Corbin fans who are seeing this for the first time. Well, if they're seeing it for the first time. Trey White in there at fullback. Creekmore will stay at the right halfback. Pat McCowan, the left halfback. Steele moves underneath center. The ends stay in tight. Handoff goes to McCowan at the 50 and is going to be tripped up as he moves his way down to the 48-yard line of Wayne County inside Cardinal territory.
Dave, I thought the offensive line had their best game of the year last week, and again, they're starting to play well here again tonight. And that, of course, is Shane Romines, Dwayne Evans, Joey Petrie, C.J. Taylor, Andy Robinson, and Nolan Devon. They've really been pushing people off the ball, and also Michael Crowley in over here at the left tight end.
Corbin facing second down now and 7. Handoff goes to Creekmore at the 45, down to the 40, booms his way down to the 35. Drilled a Wayne County player and moves it down to the 34-yard line. Well, Matt Bargo's not in there and is not going to be playing, but that looked like a Matt Bargo run where you just lower your head and drill somebody and get a few extra yards on the play.
Well, I understand now why Coach Adams was excited, because Creekmore went behind Ryan Kelly, or excuse me, C.J. Taylor and Andy Robinson over on the right side, and also Shane Romines, that just ran over people.
Corbin stays with a full house backfield. Steele on the inside, handoff to Trey Wyatt. He will make his way to near the 30-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play. Will bring up second down for Corbin. Hounds on top 6-0 with 7:06 left to go here in the first period of play.
Greg White checks in for the first time.
Well, you know, most of the fans, they like to see the pass. They like to see you throw the football, but I don't know. To me, there's nothing more exciting than a guy that can just lower his head and run over a couple of people and get a few extra yards on his own, as they say. Handoff's going to go to Greg Wyatt out of the backfield, and Wyatt's got a big hole, moves his way down to the 15-yard line. It looked like he was going to be hit on the line of scrimmage, but he made his way all the way down to the 15. That'll be another Red Hound first down.
Greg had a great game last week, picked up some big yards in there, made some plays defensively, and that was his first carry of the night, and it was another nice one. Again, behind that offensive line of Crowley, Romines, Evans, Petrie, C.J. Taylor, Andy Robinson, and Nolan Devon.
You know, even though Cumberland, single-A football team, I don't know if the rest of the year on, if our offensive line will face a tougher defensive front than they did last week against Cumberland. That's a good defensive team. Handoff goes to Trey White. He's got a hold down to the 5, touchdown, virtually untouched. 15-yard run for number 38, Trey White, and the Red Hounds go on top by a score of 12-0. And we're going to take you back downfield side to Philip Russell.
Got a penalty, Dave. You better hold on.
Oh, that's the way. We do have a flag on the play. It's going to be against Corbin, too, so sorry about that, Philip. Turn your microphone back off unless you have something good to say.
Right now I'm trying to get my breath.
Yeah, I saw you running down through there. That's why I wanted to get you on.
Yeah, I know you did. Listen, that was a good play that time by Trey White. He busted through there just like what Patrick McCowan had done earlier. And I tell you, the holes are open up, but David, I can get down here at the end zone. Burley could run through them.
Yeah, you're right down there on the field. You can see those holes a little bit better than we can from up here. And the Corbin offensive line, Philip, looks to be just manhandling Wayne County's defensive front. Well, we got a Red Hound timeout, looks like. The penalty, by the way, was a 5-yarder, so that'll bring up now 1st and 15 for Corbin from the 20-yard line. We'll take a 30-second one and be right back. This is Red Hound football and your sports leader, WCTT.
After the break.
Pardon?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. 15-yard touchdown run by Trey White, annulled by the penalty. It's going to be 1st down and 15 for Corbin from the 20. Let's go field side with Philip Russell.
David, like I said before, that big run right there by Trey White, the hole was big enough that, you could really run well in it. It's a penalty right there, but the Red Hounds now have it will be a 1st and go 15 ball on the 20-yard line as we turn our cameras now and radio mics onto the field.
Danny Steele moves underneath center to take the snap. He's going to pitch it out left side to McCown. Gets a nice block. There he goes to the 15, down to the 10, down to the 5, heading for the end zone. Touchdown for Pat McCowan and the Corbin Red Hounds. And Burley, I couldn't see who delivered that block, but they really made a big hole for Pat McCowan to go through around that left side.
Well, again, I've been complimentary of the offensive line last week, and I will be again tonight and also the lead backs, Trey White and Crick Moore, and those guys in there really doing some blocking. And then, Dave, from the looks of this thing, it could turn into a track meet.
Let's go back down on the field with Philip Russell for the point after.
The block was delivered that time by number 42 of the Corbin Red Hounds, Shane Creekmore.
Looks like Corbin will go for 2 after Gus Hauser missed on the first extra point attempt. Steele underneath, going to pitch it out left side to McCowan, and he is not going to get in. And it will be a score of 12-0. Corbin on top of Wayne County with 6:17 left to go here in the first period of play. This is Red Hound football on your sports leader, WCTT. Pardon?
Did that help you at all?
Yeah.
When I tapped you, that means I'll point toward the field.
6:17 to go in the first period of play. 12-0. The Corbin Red Hounds on top of the Cardinals of Wayne County, and Corbin is set to kick it off to Wayne County. And like you said, Burley Foley, this could turn into a long night for the Wayne County Cardinals. Looks a whole lot like Auburn and Kentucky last night, where that Auburn offensive line was just opening holes that I could have run through. Matter of fact, I told my wife, I said, I could run through those holes. She said, no, you couldn't. I said, yes, I could run through those holes that the Auburn offensive line is opening up.
The Auburn loss doesn't bother me as bad as the South Carolina, because Auburn's 16-0 now, and obviously one of the best football teams in the country. And you're down at 3rd place, first time on TV in 2 years. So, I don't feel as bad about that as I do the South Carolina loss. Well, I feel bad about all losses, but.
Well, South Carolina was just such a frustrating game. Only had 6 first downs the whole football game, and
right.
I don't know. The Cats are playing hard, but offensively and defensively, they don't seem to be very good. Which, if you're not good offensively or defensively, you're not very good. As Hauser will kick it away.
Man, Dave, you've been studying.
Yeah, it's going to go right over the head of number 24 for Wayne County. That is Chris Garner, and back into the end zone, and it will be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Wayne County Cardinals.
I didn't realize you'd been putting as much thought into this thing as you have.
Yeah, I figured that out last night. I thought, we can't stop anybody, we can't score, we're just not good. And I hate to say that because, of course, we carry UK games and they're sponsored by people, and I wouldn't want anyone to take my word that we're no good and not listen to the games.
Well, we're not having a good season. I mean, that's obvious.
There you go.
We're not, and we've got to make some improvements.
Let's tone it down a little and say we're just not having a good season. It could turn around at LSU next Saturday. Number 12, Mitchell Bell moves underneath center, and a handoff goes for a couple of yards. It looks like we have a Corbin player injured on the sideline. Philip Russell is down there. Let's take it down to him, Philip.
Joey Petrie has broken just a small bone in his hand right above the knuckle right here, if you can tell where I'm pointing at. They've got ice on him right now as Coach Birchett come over here and said just to him a few minutes ago, you will start wearing gloves. So it doesn't look like an injury that's going to put him out for quite a while, but Joey Petrie has a broken bone in his hand.
Second down and 9 for Wayne County. Number 44, Ross McFarland on the carry. And he gets nothing on the play. Brings up now third down and 9 for the Wayne County Cardinals. Corbin moving at will. Wayne County having trouble getting a yard so far tonight.
Shane Creekmore and Chris Hammock on the stop. Chris Hammock, a junior. Shane Creekmore, senior.
This could be one of those games, Burley, where we talk about your 8th grade, 7th grade teams and stuff quite a bit. You like that, don't you?
Well, yeah, but you know, we're doing okay, but we've got a lot of season to go left, and a lot of people are giving us a great reputation out there, and I don't think we've quite earned it just yet.
And we got flag on the play as the back came in motion way too early for Wayne County. Here's a pass over the middle, picked off by Chris Hammock. He returns it to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, down to the 25, down to the 20, and booms his way down to about the 15-yard line. But I think that's going to come back as the player moved before the snap of the football. And it'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Wayne County Cardinals. Well, you told me before the season started that you thought you would have a good 8th grade team.
Well, we do.
Really good.
We've got some good kids, but like I say, we're just now getting into our schedule where, and we've played some good people, but they're down a little bit, and we're getting into part of our schedule now where we got to play some people. So we're going to have to wait and see how these come out, and then we'll make a determination on how good we are. Yes, we're big, strong, and fast. I'll tell you that. When we look the role, but we know as football coaches too that we've got a lot of improvement to make.
This is homecoming night here for Corbin, and understand you'll be having homecoming for the middle school next Thursday night. I'd like to invite everyone out for that here at Campbell Field.
You know, this needs to be a game tonight here where we can go ahead and put this thing away and get some of these younger kids in and get them some experience.
Well, as right on that penalty, Corbin is going to get to decline the penalty and keep the football. Handoff goes to Creekmore, and he moves his way down to the 15-yard line. Brought back a couple of yards on the tackle. That'll bring up now second down for Corbin, but a gain of about a yard for Creek on the play. Well, I thought they would have to redo that down, but I guess not.
No, evidently they didn't blow it dead. It must have been, you know, a play that they allowed to go. There was another penalty on Corbin, though, that brought it back some. I think it was a clip. A lot of flags here in the first quarter.
4:10 to go in the first period of play. The Hounds on top 12-0 and threatening again as Steely gives it off to McCowan. McCowan across the left side, right behind tackle, down to about the 11-yard line. That'll bring up third down for Corbin. And about 4 yards.
What is this? Lights on. Temporary tags.
The 1994 Toyota brown in color with temporary.
Third down, 5 yards to go for Corbin. 3:40 to go, first quarter to play. The Hounds working from the left hash mark. Trey Wyatt, Shane Creekmore, Pat McCowan in the backfield. Danny Steely in for his second game at quarterback. Handoff to McCowan, and he is hit behind the line of scrimmage and brought down at the 12. On the tackle, number 35, Anthony Bell.
Well, just as when we give them credit, we'll also say that we broke down over here on the left side that time. Either that or we were. Sometimes the line looks like they break down, you run the wrong hole. But I think we had a little more penetration than we wanted that time by Wayne County. Also, you got to remember, they got everybody up in there coming right now hard. Sometimes it's hard to pick them out.
4th down and 5 to go for Corbin for the first down. Kind of thought maybe to see Gus Hauser here for a field goal try, but the Hound's going to go for it on this 4th down play. And Steely's going to throw. He rolls. He looks. Lots and lots of time. Now comes the pressure. Has to throw it down, and it's incomplete. And Wayne County will take over on downs at the 12-yard line.
Was good pass coverage that time by Wayne County as Michael Crowley thought he had broke open in the end zone over there, but Wayne County had him covered up pretty good. Danny did a good job there just dumping the ball off rather than throwing for an interception.
So it's going to be Wayne County football. They hold and keep Corbin out of the end zone. It will be 1st and 10 for the Wayne County Cardinals. They're deep in their own territory, though, at the 12-yard line. 2:50 to go in the first period of play. Wayne County working from the right hash mark. Number 12, the quarterback, Mitchell Bell, 5'10", 160-pound senior underneath center. Fakes to the first man, gives it to the second guy who fumbles it and then falls on the football for a loss of a couple of yards, maybe more.
On the carry, number 21, Jason Powell.
About 3-4 yards, so maybe even 5-yard loss on that play, looks like, as they move the down marker back.
Wayne County at this point seems to really be struggling offensively. I can only remember one play where they got more than 2 or 3 yards.
And you told me on the radio this morning that they were better than everybody thought.
Well, how well? I mean, it still could be true, Dave. I mean, the people might have thought they were just a little bit better than bad.
They're going to have to come on here real quick as Bell fakes the pitch and looks to throw. He looks. He's got lots of pressure now. He's going to duck his head and run. Flags on the plays up to the 15. There he goes to the 20 and is brought down at the 22-yard line. Number 57, David Stevens, on the tackle for Corbin.
Making the tackle, number 57, David Stevens. We have penalty flags on the play. Illegal procedure against...
And it's illegal procedure against Wayne County. That's 5 more yards. They'll replay second down. That'll bring up now second down and 18 for Wayne County as they continue to head in the opposite direction here.
It is homecoming tonight. Do you have a list of the candidates?
No, I don't, but I'm sure that Eddie Pierce does.
We'll inform the crowd as to who they are a little bit later. And we'll tell you who your 1994 homecoming queen is.
Well, it's nice to have the numbers back on the field this week. We didn't have those last week. And we got the big ones back out there.
We'll also let you know the score of the game in the end zone, too, at halftime. Right now, it's just 2-on-1 down there.
That may be a better game than what we got right here right now, but we're still early as Bell dunks his head, and we got another flag on the play as he moves it to the 5-yard line.
That's 6 flags in the first quarter. 6 flags. I'm going to keep up with that. You got a pen?
Sure do.
I
got to have it, though.
Oh. You sure?
You can have it for a second.
Oh. Okay, here's your pen back.
Well, the penalty against Corbin. I guess a late hit against them. I didn't see who did it, but it looked like maybe someone did pile on there at the end. Well, a face mask is what they're calling now. Or I guess what they call it all along. Moves football up to the 20-yard line. 1:43 to go in the first period of play. 12-0 Corbin on top, and it's been all Redhounds so far.
I can't help believe, though, by looking at Wayne's scores, honestly, that they're a little better football team than they've showed up to this point. Because really, it's been kind of sad for them. They haven't been able to do anything up to this point, and I can't help believe that they're not just a little better football team than what they've shown right now.
And once again, Mitchell Bell underneath center is going to give it off to McFarland, Ross McFarland, and he is going to be close to first down yardage, up at around the 24-yard line. And that'll be enough for the Wayne County first down, looks like. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Wayne County as they pick up the first down there. Ross McFarland, pretty good-sized football player, number 44, 5'10", 195-pound junior. Two-back set for the Cardinals as Bell fakes to his tailback. He's going to throw over the middle. He's got his tight end, but he missed him with a pass attempt. Number 88, James Kennett. He was open. Didn't catch the ball, got hit on the play, and is down on the 30-yard line.
Scott Hart came up and really delivered a lick to him that time to the ribs, and I hope the young man's not hurt because Scott really delivered a pretty hard blow in there.
And for those who didn't hear the Cotton Adams show, Scott Hart is seeing some action here. First time back since the Danville game when he got hurt. He is, like Dennis Jones, is expected to play only defensively here in the football game. Matt Bargo, we will not be seeing at all.
Glad to see Scott get back. He went out with a knee injury early against Danville, and his senior year, you always want to see those kids be able to battle back and get to play, and that's what's happened here.
Clock down to 52, and number 88, once again, that's James Kennett, is prone on the field on the 30-yard line for Wayne County. So we'll take a break and get some sponsor time in. This is Redhound Football on Southeast Kentucky Sports Leader, WCTT. Give me 2 at least, Frank. No, two spots.
Hey, you better apologize on the air for screwing up that UK thing.
Is that right?
Yeah, they don't play this
Oh, okay.
Injured on the play.
Well, I'm glad.
88, James Kennedy.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't have to play anymore for a while. I don't want to watch it or hear it. Well, James Kennedy is up, and he is off the field. Seth Rice being at quarterback. He rolls out to the right side and does not complete a pass up near the 35-yard line. And that'll bring up now 3rd down and 10 for the Cardinals of Wayne County. I didn't mean to mislead you there a while ago, but Kentucky not in action this Saturday night. Since they played Thursday night, of course, they will not be playing again after a couple of days. They'll be off until next Saturday when they travel to Baton Rouge to take on LSU.
Good coverage that time by linebacker David Stevens. As Wayne County, they're trying to throw the football and trying to mix it up a little bit now. If they don't get some offense going pretty soon, like I say, this thing, although it's just 12-0, you can obviously see it could get out of hand.
Number 33, Lamont Callan takes the handoff from the new quarterback in there, number 10, Seth Rice, who is a 5'10 freshman. And a gain of about a yard and a half on the play, and that's going to bring up now a 4th and 8 situation for the Cardinals of Wayne County. And they'll bring on the punter and punt it away. Number 23, Jason West, punted the last time. Jason, a 5'11", 165-pound freshman. You know, this is a young Wayne County football team. I only see about 4 seniors here on the whole squad. And as you know, by going up against their 8th grade and 7th grade teams, they've got some good young players in the program. As West gets the kick away, hits on the 45, takes a Corbin bounce back to the 43, then a Wayne County bounce back up to about the 44, and that ends the first period of play. Corbin will start 1st and 10 from right around the Wayne County 44-yard line. When we come back, this is Red Hound football as Corbin leads 12-0 at the end of 1 on your sports leader, WCTT. Yes, sir.
Mr. Carl Moran, Coach Jeff Warren, and Coach Steve Jewell.
No one will know.
Painting the field, the helmet, and the numbers last night. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Okay. If we can get Rockcastle, Somerset, and Middlesboro, Madison Southern. Okay, good. Somerset over Rockcastle. It'll be 1st and 10 for Corbin as we start off the second period of play. The Red Hounds will start at the Wayne County 43-yard line. A couple of TDs for Pat McCowan so far in the football game. A 44-yarder and a 20-yard touchdown run. Some scores coming in. Middlesboro and Madison Southern tied at 7 right now. Somerset leads Rockcastle County 7-6 early in those football games. Steely stays in there at quarterback. Creekmore, Wyatt, and Pat McCowan in the backfield. And the handoff goes to Trey Wyatt down to the 40, down to the 35, down to the 30. Hit and brought down from behind, but that'll be enough for 1st down yardage for Corbin.
Joey Petrie out of the game now. He's got a hand a little bit banged up. Got a little ice on it on the sideline. Try to pick up his replacement. Looks like Jamie Yance. Jamie Yance in there. Hey, I mentioned Jamie Yance too. He does the long snapping. Tremendous long snapper.
Steely underneath center. Gives it on the inside handoff to Wyatt, and Wyatt is brought down after a gain of about 4 yards at the 26-yard line. Shane Romines, Michael Crowley in at the ends.
You know, back to Jamie Yance playing in there at the left guard, replacing Petrie right now. Dave, I don't remember since he's been long snapping a bad snap, you know, and I'm sure when I see Jamie, he'll let me know whether he's had one or not, but I really don't remember that kid making a bad snap. And we've had some horrendous weather conditions to snap the ball in.
Absolutely. Corbin in the power eye, goes to the back of the eye to Pat McCowan. Not much room there for Pat as Wayne County, when Corbin gets down close to that end zone, toughens up a little bit defensively, seems like, as they held Corbin out of the end zone the last time, and now the Red Hounds will face 3rd down and 5 from the 26-yard line. Well, you look at Wayne County and you look at the football team they've got out there. Of course, our people listening can't see them, but when you watch the replay or if you're at the game, you see a football team that got some pretty good size. They passed the look test, as people are fond of saying. Corbin has manhandled them so far for a 12-0 lead. Steely gives it off to Shane Creekmore. Big hole for Creekmore down to the 20. And looks like that will be enough for the Red Hound first down.
I'll be honest with you, Dave. I think the difference in our football team right now is our line play is so much better. I really believe that it's gotten better. And we're getting some people back healthy. Of course, Danny Steely's not a bad guy to have join your football team either. You know, let's be honest. And the big guys up front, though, starting to play a little bit. And as we get people back, I really feel like this has a chance to be a good football team and get in the playoffs and do well. But got to get some people back healthy.
As Steely moves underneath center, 1st and 10 for Corbin. He'll keep it around to the left side, hit and brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss about a half yard on the play. And that'll bring up now 2nd and still about 10 for Corbin. Well, you know, you look at this situation, though, Burley, and, I mean, it's going to be decision time before long for Cotton Adams if he stays with Danny Steely at quarterback or if he goes back to Pat McCowan. I mean, once Scott Hart and Matt Bargo come back and are ready to play, Pat does such a good job out of the backfield, but he also does a really good job at quarterback. He can, with his speed, he can keep the football just about any time that he wants to and pick up a few yards for you. But Steely's looked good. This game looked good against Cumberland, too. As Danny rolls around to the right side, he lets it go. He's got Romines. Overthrew him just a bit down at the 10-yard line. I was talking with Coach in the pregame show, and, you know, the thing about it, you've got a quarterback that can keep it and run the option for, and you got a quarterback that can throw the football really well and has got a good head on his shoulders when it comes to that. The only thing is they're in 2 different bodies, and like Coach Adams said, he'd like to have that in one quarterback because, you know, you really, in football, you can't switch quarterbacks in and out all the time. It just doesn't work out very well.
Well, I disagree with you there again today, too, just like on your can't have 2 good sports programs.
You think you can't switch quarterbacks around?
I think you can. I really do. I think, hey, why couldn't you?
I don't know. Maybe you can. Pat McCowan takes the handoff and gets about 3 down to the 17-yard line. Well, you know,
let me give you an example.
But I think you have to. I don't think you can go one series with one guy and another series with another guy. I don't think that would work.
I think you can have 2 different quarterbacks of 2 different type structures, but I don't think that you can bring them in under the circumstances that that's what they've got to do during that time. I think you can go a couple series apiece with them and give the other team 2 different looks, but I don't think you can bring Danny in every time you got to throw and Patrick every time you go and run the option. But I think if you put them both in situations throughout the game where, you know, they have a chance to throw and run the football.
Well, Gus Hauser in, and he booms a 34-yard field goal through the uprights for 3, and Corbin goes on top 15-0 with 8:39 left to go here in the first half of play. We'll resume our discussion. When we come back, the Red Hounds will kick off to Wayne County. This Red Hound football, your sports leader, WCTT. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's a good point. Yes.
We're open.
Oh, we're open. We're open for 2 weekends? Okay. I'll get it right. I guarantee I'll get it right this time.
Taking off for the Hounds, number 2, Gus Hauser.
8:39 left to go here in the first half of play. Corbin on top 15-0 after Gus Hauser kicks a 34-yard field goal.
24, Chris Barker.
Missed his first extra point attempt of the year earlier in the game. And now Gus will kick it away.
I got to apologize to Gus. I talked right through his field goal there. I looked over and thought it was 4th down. Thought Wayne had the ball.
Get in the end zone. Get in the end zone.
Gus booms this one. Is going to drive number 21.
Come on, Brett.
That is Jason Cowan back to near the end zone, and he brings it out, though, to about the 17-yard line. Goes down there in a cloud of dust, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the 17 for the Wayne County Cardinals. And let me get this straight now. We're going to get this right on this Kentucky football thing, okay? They don't play this Saturday night. They don't play next Saturday night either. That's an open date, so there will be no UK football for a couple of weeks. They'll play on October the 15th on a Saturday.
Chris Hammock, Anthony Simon, Roman Casti on a stop on the kickoff. And hey, let me tell you something about Gus Hauser. If you didn't see that kickoff, you didn't see that field goal, he's worth the admission of the game to come out and see this kid kick. He has a future, Dave. I really believe that. I believe he's just now starting to kick, as far as I know, starting to really work at it. I saw him over in camp work some, but and the kid, he just has a lot of composure, and if you've ever had a chance to talk with him, he has that personality of a kicker. He really does. He's intelligent, and he's composed, and I think he'll be a dandy.
Bell back in at quarterback, fakes the handoff and looks to throw. Gets some pressure, then ducks his head to run. Flag on the play as David Stevens hits him right back at about the line of scrimmage, but we had the flags flying everywhere that time as old Yeller hits the field. It's going to be a hold against Wayne County. Talked with Gus's mother before the football game, and she said that he was getting in a lot of extra work with the Union College kicker, and that he had volunteered to help Gus, and they got along really well, and he'd been helping Gus a lot on his kicking game.
Well, you know, I'm going to be real frank with you. I've seen a lot of kickers here, and we've had some dandies, Bruce Hood, Tom Horvath, and I'm sure that there's others that I can't remember that I'll forget. But now, he is a good one. He really does. He gets good height as well as distance, and he's kicked a 37-yard field goal already once. And how much was that one?
34.
How long was that? 34. So, you know, that speaks enough for itself.
Against the Cardinals, the penalty decline.
Hounds on top 15-0. Corbin will decline the penalties, and that'll bring up now 2nd down and 11 for Wayne County. The Cardinals working over toward the right hash mark. Mitchell Bell will stay in at quarterback. Seth Rice played a couple of downs at quarterback. Handoff goes right across the right tackle. On the carry, number 33, Lamont Cowan. Gain of maybe a yard on the play or so.
Who's on the stop there? Did you get him?
No, I didn't get him.
On the carry, number 21, Jason.
I was watching you as you got your tape ready to stick all over my back like you did last week.
5, Andy Roberts. And number 42, Shane Creekmore in on the stop.
3rd down and 10 for Corbin. Ball up on the 17, 18-yard line. Pitch out goes around to the left side. And number 24, Chris Garner, looking for room, cuts it back to the right, and another flag on the play.
Man, let him play.
As he goes down at the 20.
Greg White gets up.
Number 24, Chris Garner on the carry. We have penalty flags on the play.
Well, I'm telling you, my source did not lie before the game. He said that these guys thought they got paid by the hour instead of by the game.
That's 8 flags here in 1.5 quarters.
Against the Hounds.
And I know that's 4 face masks. Let me write that down too. Here's your pen back.
Pretty good crowd on hand here at Campbell Field. A good night for high school football. So far, the Red Hounds with no problem against Wayne County. On top here 15-0 with 7:02 to go in the first half of this one. Wayne County facing a 3rd down and 10. Well, Corbin keeps declining the penalties. Or offsetting penalties. Eddie Pierce tells me here, a dump off over the middle, almost intercepted by David Stevens of Corbin. And that'll bring up 4th down and 10 now for Wayne. So Corbin did not decline that last penalty. It was offsetting penalties. That'll bring up 4th down, though, here for the Cards.
Defensively, Corbin really has allowed Wayne County 0.
Nothing, I'm telling you. They have been totally unable to move the football at all. Number 23 to kick it away, Jason West. Back for Corbin, Aaron Hoskins and Pat McCowan. And it's going to be taken by McCowan at the 48. Heads around to the right side. Got a couple of blockers over there. Cuts it to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, 25, 20, 15. Tough couple of men to beat, but he cannot do that and is brought down at the 10-yard line. Good open field tackle that time by the kicker, Jason West, who came over to knock Pat off his feet. But a great return as Pat moves it down to the 10-yard line, and another Wayne County player is down at the 40.
I didn't see the
I think I saw him. I think Shane Creekmore blocked, or not Shane Creekmore, but Shane Romines blocked him and hit him pretty good. But the kid stayed up there. I thought, but I thought it was going to be really, really vicious. Evidently, it was pretty tough lick on the kid.
So, while we attend to the Wayne County player, let's take a break. 6:28 to go in the first half of play. 15-0 Corbin over Wayne County. This Red Hound football on WCTT. All right, Frank. Did we get that right that time? I'll say it again here in a minute, too, to make sure everybody knows. Oh, yeah, they get, everybody likes to correct you when you mess up. Give me 2 commercials anyway. Okay, I'll take back care of this one. He's getting up. He's getting up. Well, the Corbin Red Hounds knocking on the door again here against Wayne County after a nice return by Pat McCowan, a return of some 37 yards all the way down to the 11-yard line on the punt. And McCowan has moved in now to play quarterback. Trey White, Greg White in the backfield along with Shane Creekmore. Trey takes the handoff and is stood up right on the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up second down for Corbin.
Maybe setting up an option play right here.
On the tackle, number 76, James.
Well, Coach Adams thought his team was coming into their own as far as running the option and, instead of keeping it all the time, pitching out some. But Matt Barger went out the first play last week, and Pat McCown had to go to the backfield and to the halfback and kind of change things a little bit as Pat's going to give it off to Greg White. Greg running through tacklers for a couple of yards. About 3 on the play, looks like. That'll bring up now 3rd down and 7 for Corbin. Hounds need to get down to near the 1-yard line to get the first down. They'll be on the 8. Well, Bertie, you look at it and no football season ever goes the way that you lay it out, of course, in the preseason. You get your plan down of who you want to play where, what you're going to do, and how you think your team will come along. But football is a game that injuries just affect so much, and that's what has happened to Corbin so far this year. A lot of injuries. Jones wide to the left side. McCowan will keep, and the play is blown dead. Flag in the Corbin backfield. That'll be procedure against Corbin.
A 5-yard penalty will be assessed from the line of scrimmage. Repeat, 3rd down.
That'll bring up now 3rd down and 13.
Looks like right guard 12. Right guard was going to pull that time. He got a little bit ahead of himself. And there's a disadvantage of using 2 different quarterbacks. Sometimes the cadence are somewhat different, and that makes a difference.
But Corbin calls for the timeout. Danny Stevie will check back in at quarterback. Just keep it here during the timeout. We'll try to keep you posted on other games going on around Southeast Kentucky throughout our game here. Last we heard, Middlesboro and Madison Southern were tied at 7. Somerset was leading Rock Castle County by a score of 7-6 early in those football games. There's lots of other action going on around Southeast Kentucky. Cumberland playing across the creek over here at Lincamp tonight. Whitley County and Williamsburg both playing at home this evening. And let's take it down field side now where Philip Russell standing by.
The injury report on Joey Petrie is he will be out the rest of the game. It's just a small bone above looked like the second knuckle in his hand. But he will be back next week able to play. The physical therapist has said it's not a real bad break. So Joey Petrie will be back, but he's out the rest of the night.
15-0, Corbin on top. Thank you, Philip. As we're down to the 4:54 mark here, the first half of play. The Red Hounds now with 3rd down and the marker showing 11. Actually about 3rd down and little bit more than that. 3rd down and 12 for Corbin as Steele is going to roll back to throw. He's looking toward the end zone. He's got Crow in, hit from behind, right in that blind spot, and down he goes at the 18-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down, and Gus Hauser on for another field goal attempt for the Hounds.
Well, you know, that's no fault of the offensive line there, although Danny got sacked. But I think he had adequate time to throw the football. Wayne County's coverage is just pretty good. They had us covered up. I know Michael was in the pass pattern, also Pat. They had both those receivers covered up. So, you know, you got to give their pass defense credit up to this point.
Well, you know, Corbin just pushes the ball up and down the field at will, but when they get down there close to the end zone, Wayne County toughens up a bit. Gus Hauser on to try the point after attempt to be a 34-yarder, and we have a flag on the play to blow that one dead.
That's good because we can let Phil do it now.
And let's take it, let's see what's going to happen here. And penalty, I think, was against Corbin. Then we'll take it down to Phil Russell. Sorry about that, Philip. Forgot about you standing down there.
I got my breath.
How could you forget that hat?
I thought that was Crocodile Dundee. I didn't know that was you.
Are we all going to get hats like that?
Absolutely. I've got one for you right down
All
there.
right, baby. They go with Coach Adams' shorts. Man, that's the ugliest coaching shorts I've ever seen on a guy.
Coach Adams
I can't wait to tell him about those shorts.
That's what Coach Adams said. He wanted to borrow my hat.
Man, those shorts and that hat, work it out now, I'm telling you.
Yeah, if you guys could just mix and match a little bit there, you'd be all right.
Looks like, see, we're going to place the football on the 20.
Put it on the 21-yard line, so it's going to be a kick now of 28 and 10. 30. It'll be a 38-yard attempt here for Gus Hauser. Let's take it down to Phillip. He'll call it.
And the ball is ready to be snapped. Here's the snap. Patrick McCown sets it down. Here's the kick. The kick is wide right.
That's okay, Gus, baby. I'm telling
We
you.
got a flag.
Yeah, we got another flag on the play, too. Let's check this out before we go to the break.
Man, my pen.
The signals against Wayne County. Penalty on the cards. So let's see what we do here now. As Gus Hauser misfires from 38 yards, he just connected on a 34-yarder. Had the distance on it, plenty of distance, just hooked it a bit wide to the left side, facing Gus.
Distance is there, David. It looked like it was just about a foot just outside this right goalpost where I'm standing at right now. So, I mean, he's got plenty of leg on it. On the 34-yarder, he hit the back fence back here.
Well, what do we do now? They're calling so many penalties, Philip. They're confusing the broadcast crew.
To be exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 penalties so far in the first half.
As Burley's keeping count right there, what you do is step back 10 and punt.
Well, this is going to move the football now to the 10-yard line, and Gus Hauser will now. He was going to attempt a 33-yarder, and that got changed to a 38-yarder, and now after the penalty, he's going to be attempting a 27-yard field goal for Corbin.
Automatic for him.
Put the old announcer jinx on him, huh?
I really like this young kid, though. He's an impressive young boy to talk to. He really is. I enjoyed. I don't really know him. I went down and snapped some for him one day, and that didn't hold him back too bad. So he's a very, very good kid, and I'm telling you, a nice kicker.
I got to befriend Gus on the basketball trip to Clearwater, Florida last year, and we rode in the same seat on the same seat, but together on the plane.
I hope Gus's parents don't know that. That you're his friend.
Well, I told him not to tell anybody, but me and him, either one of us was very, thrilled about the whole flying experience there. So we got to sit together and white knuckle. But we made it okay. Had a good time down in Clearwater. It's beautiful around Christmas. As now Gus will attempt what will be a 27-yarder. Let's go back down to Philip Russell.
Jamie Yance over the football, ready for the snap. Patrick McCown will be the holder. Gus Hauser will be the kicker. As officials are holding their hands up, waiting for play. Here's the whistle. Yance over the football. Here's the snap. McCown's down safely. It splits the uprights. And at the score, at the 4:01 mark in the second quarter, it's the Corbin Red Hounds 18, the Wayne County Cardinals 0. You're listening to Red Hound Football on WCTT&T 107.
Actually a 28-yarder.
basketball season.
4 minutes and 2 seconds left to go here until halftime. Corbin on top 18-0 over the Cardinals of Wayne County as Gus Hauser connects on a 28-yard field goal officially. 2 for 2 in the football game. Missed an extra point, missed one field goal, but that was called back after penalty.
I think this will be a game we get some young kids in, Dave. I really do. I think we'll get some of our kids healed up. You know, we got Shane Creekmore back. He wasn't injured, but had a little misunderstanding with a Glasgow player. They're friends now, and they're both back playing.
Pen pals, I bet.
Yeah, Matt Bargo, he's getting a rest tonight, so this might be a good thing for us.
Gus will kick it away from the 40-yard line. It's going to be a line drive kick taken by the up-back McFarland to the 30, to the 35. Covered up by Red Hound players there, and that's where Wayne County will start 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. They're on 36, working over from the right side of the field as they begin this drive.
Anthony Simon, Greg White, Jamie Yance.
The ball spotted at the 36-yard line.
Jamie's a kid, really, I need to apologize to. I've overlooked him, son. He's played in there and done a good job snapping, and I haven't recognized him, and I do that once in a while. If I don't, hey, catch me on the street and say, hey, how about my boy? And I'll be glad to give them the recognition they deserve.
Pitch out goes to the left side to number 24. That's Chris Garner as he strings it along the line and goes down for a loss of a yard and a half on the play, but there is another flag.
Oh, man.
Carrying the ball, number 24, Chris Garner. Number 38 on the top, Trey White. And number 11, Chris.
So,
I've never seen so many.
someone here just said they'd never seen so many flags in their life, and I agree.
What they call it?
I think they made one up. Well, you know, you don't want to be too hard on the officiating crew because they're probably doing their best. Some crews are just a lot more flag happy than others.
Well, I don't want to get started.
I wish they'd stop it, though.
I believe in football. I mean, all it is an organized fight. You know, that's all football is, an organized fight. And illegal use of the hands.
Here you
Come
go.
on.
Yeah, thrilling all the parents who are listening.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll never get to play football.
How do you have illegal use of the hands in football unless you're poking them, you know, with an eye or something? You shouldn't do that. But other than that, hey, turn loose of it out there, you know.
Still a first down. Repeat it. I thought maybe, I was looking at their yard marker, not yours. I thought you were saying
So, Wayne County football. Penalty against Corbin, moves it up to the 45-yard line, and Bell is back to throw, gets some pressure, now he's going to dump it off. It is knocked down and could have been intercepted by Trey Wyatt, but we got another flag on the play anyway.
No. David Stevens came on a blitz that time, really put a lot of pressure on the ball, and Trey White nearly came up with a great catch.
Number 56, Dwayne Evans, also back there putting pressure on Mitchell Bell.
Breaking up the pass for the Hounds, number 38, Trey Wyatt.
I don't believe it. Lord, don't touch that thing. It's hot.
The penalty will be against the Cardinals.
Penalty is going to be against Wayne County.
Hey, David.
Yes, Phillip.
Yeah, go ahead, Phil.
Coach Burchett wanted me to tell you something, Bailey.
All right.
He said for you to come down here at halftime, take these flags and take them to the laundromat because they're dirty. They need washed.
I go along with that.
Boy, a lot of flags. This is the most we've seen this year, that's for sure. Penalty against Wayne County moves them back to the 30-yard line. That'll bring up now another replay of first down. First down and 15 for the Cards. Man in motion. Here's the fake pitch and another flag on the play. It's going to be incomplete. Picked off by Hammock at the 45. Down to the 40, down to the 35. Cuts it out to the right side. He cuts it back to the middle to the 20. And is picked up by his own man at the 20-yard line. Either Stevens or Evans won, trying to block for him.
Chris Hammock. We have penalty flag.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chris did a good job of setting those blockers up that time. He set them up outside and made a cut back to the left. You don't coach that. You can do that or you can't. Really, really nice heads-up play by Chris Hammock. I don't know who tackled him, either David Stevens or Dwayne Evans, but one of them got him.
Well, a flag on the play declined by Corbin after the Hammock interception, so the Red Hounds will have it deep in Wayne County territory. Ball is on the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 for Corbin from there as Danny Steely checks back in at quarterback. Trey Wyatt, Shane Creekmore, and Pat McCowan behind him. The ends are Shane Romines and Michael Crowley. Crowley the left end, Romines the right end. Corbin near the hump, a bit off to the right side of it. Steely on the pitch out to McCowan. McCowan takes it down to about the 18-yard line.
Number 5, Pat McCowan.
Good defense by Wayne County, and Pat
Making the tackle.
will go down there to bring up 2nd down. And once again, you see a Wayne County defense that's toughening up quite a bit as Corbin gets inside that. Is the 20 the red zone?
Number
It's called the red zone.
for the Cardinals.
Thought they did on TV last night, I think.
And I'm sorry, we don't have a name. for
Man, you watch too much TV.
on our roster.
That's ESPN. Those guys make a lot of money to say stuff like they're in the red zone. As Steely takes the snap, he's going to pitch it out right side this time on the sweep to McCown. He's down to the 10-yard line, down to the 5, and upends a Wayne County player as he almost gets in the end zone, but is going to be taken down at the 1.
Did he get in?
Pat McCowan.
No, he didn't.
I can't see. I'm blocked.
Tackle number 11, Sherman
Well,
Todd.
Pat showing some toughness that time. He's
Good for Red Hounds. First
not the
down.
biggest youngster on the Corbin football team. Patrick is 5'9", 158, but he lowered his head and ran right over a Wayne County would-be tackler to make his way down to the half-yard line, looks like.
C.J. Taylor, Nolan Devon, and Shane Romines really doing a good job behind Creekmore and Trey White's blocking.
1:58 to go in the half. Handoff to Creekmore. Touchdown for Shane Creekmore and the Corbin Red Hounds. Corbin goes on top, 24-0. Let's take you down to the field to Philip Russell.
Excellent run that time to set the run up by Creekmore. Patrick McCowan. Trey White led him all the way in, almost to the end zone, just to about the 1-foot line as Creekmore carried the ball in for the touchdown. Jamie Yonts now is holding over the football. Here's the whistle. Yonts over. Patrick McCowan will be the holder. Gus Hauser eyes it. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. Splits the uprights at 1:53 to go in the second quarter of the play, and the score is the Corbin Red Hounds 27, the Wayne County Cardinals 0. You're listening to Corbin Red Hound football on WCTT and T 107.
Yes, Al? Yes, sir, you are correct. Yeah, he did. We're so excited. It's a boring game, Frank.
He scores.
You're sweating.
1:53 left to go until halftime. And it's a halftime I think Wayne County will be glad to see get here. The Hounds on top 25-0 after Shane Creekmore took it in from a yard out and Gus Hauser connected on the extra point. Gus has a couple of field goals in the game, a 34-yarder and a 28-yarder. Gus, only a junior. Approaches the ball, gets a strong foot into that. It's going to not be fielded by Wayne County as the two guys back there, McCowan and Garner, couldn't decide on who was going to get it. It goes into the end zone. Wayne County will bring it out to the 20-yard line.
Well, in a game like this, when it gets to this point, a lot of times, the mindset is, well, I'll let him take it, and then he's saying, no, I'll let you take it, and it's obviously there. Nobody took it.
Yeah, it's kind of like last night. By the way, in that Kentucky-Auburn football game, I didn't see this. I thought he was injured in practice, but Corey Reeves broke his arm, and he is here at this football game. You might have heard Philip Russell talk to him in the pregame as Rice will be the new quarterback in there. He's going to give it off to his back, who heads over left tackle for no gain on the play. But I did not see Corey get hurt in that game. As a matter of fact, I believe the announcers even said he had been hurt in practice.
Well, now I'm basing mine on Coach Cox, Coach David Cox.
I talked to Corey down at the tailgate party, and he said, yeah, I got hurt in the game. But he said he went off under his own power, even though his arm was broke.
Well, it's a shame for that kid. It's his senior year, and he's worked extremely hard, and you don't want to see him get hurt anytime. But in their senior year, it's very, very sad, and I know that the whole community of Corbin feels bad for Corey because not only did he go represent us well as an athlete, but as a person. He is a very, very good person, and it's a terrible thing to have happen to him. And I saw him down at the 10 also, and I didn't get an opportunity to talk to him, but I sure would like to and tell him, you know, I sure hate that for him.
Second down, 11 for Wayne County. Ball on the 19-yard line. Corbin called that time out there as Coach Steve Jewell out to talk to his defensive unit. Pat McCowan, Jeremy Moran, and Scott Hart, along with Dennis Jones, are the defensive backs. Greg White, David Stevens, the linebackers. Corbin with a 5-man front as Moran now moves up to make that a 6-man front to guard the left side. And we're ready to go. People in motion for Wayne County, and head off once again, going back into the backfield for no gain on the play. Bring up third down and 11 for Wayne County. Number 24 on the carry, that is Chris Garner.
J.D. Myers, Andy Robertson.
Making the tackle for the Hounds, number 42,
Shane Creekmore.
Also in on the start, number 67, J.D. Myers.
I'm telling you, you're getting so many people to the ball, it's hard to pick up who's actually getting the first and second hit. And that's a good thing about our defense now. We're getting 3, 4, 5 people to the football, and you know, that was the impressive thing against Cumberland last week. We really seem to get a lot of pursuit and a lot of people to the football.
Homecoming night here at Campbell Field in Corbin. We'll try to get you a list of the candidates and get the homecoming king and queen, I guess it is.
I don't know if they have a king or not. There's only one king, and that's you, Dave King.
That's right.
You and Elvis, baby. That's it.
Elvis.
You know why Coach Adams sent Coach Jewell out?
No,
he didn't want nobody to see those shorts.
Okay.
Man, those are bad shorts now for football. I'm telling you, Coach. I'm going to have to work with you a little bit.
Yeah, needs something a little tougher looking, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Rice stays in at quarterback, gives it to McFarland. And he is getting tackled at about the 19-yard line. The clock moving down now to 1 minute and 20 seconds to go until halftime. That brings up fourth down and a punt coming up here for Wayne County. Number 23, Jason West, has been doing the punting. Nice night for high school football.
Really nice night. Nice night for anything.
Yeah, it's perfect weather. Pat McCowan will set up at the 50-yard line. West will get this punt away at about the 18.
Going for the block.
Or at about the 13, rather. Corbin's coming after it. West gets a foot to it and gets it away. McCowan will not be able to fill it as it takes a nice Wayne County bounce all the way back to about the 47-yard line.
Well, we roughed the kicker.
Roughing the kicker.
Give me your pen. That's another penalty.
Corbin came after that one hard, and they did run into the kicker. And when you do that without getting a piece of the football, that's a penalty, automatic first down for Wayne County. I think is the way that goes.
Yep, that's right. I agree with that.
Plus 15 yards.
Well, that's the one thing you don't want to do there. That's the only thing you can do to give them the ball back right there is rough the kicker. You're going to get it and get it in pretty good field position.
Well, offensively, Wayne County is just, they haven't looked good at all. Defensively, they haven't looked good, but they haven't looked nearly as bad as they have offensively. They've just been unable to do anything. Ball on the 34-yard line for the Cardinals. First and 10 from there. Only 28 seconds and counting down to go until halftime. As Rice, the freshman quarterback, under lots of pressure. Ball is loose. Shane Romines picks it up and heads for the end zone, but is hit from behind and brought down on the 12 with 17 seconds to go. In the first half, I didn't see who caused that fumble. Corbin had several people on Rice.
We have a timeout on the field for an injury.
And Romines is down.
Well, we slung him around, like I say, about 4 or 5. And once it gets in this corner, it's over for me. I need one seat down, actually, Dave. You can see the whole field. It's important as an announcer to be able to see.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
I can't hear, so I got to be able to see.
Well, see, we got our camera as the replay. Eddie Pierce and CBC TV, Corbin Booster Club TV, doing the replays, doing a better and better job all the time. Philip Russell is down there. Let's go field side and check on Shane Romines. Philip.
David, what we have right now is Shane Romine says, looks like the breath is knocked out of him, really. He fell on the football, so it doesn't look like nothing real serious as they're bringing him to his feet now. So it looks like just had the breath knocked out of him. He'll be okay.
So Shane Romine's fallen on the football. Got his wind knocked out of him for a moment or so. He's back up now and looks to be okay. Corbin has 17 seconds to go until halftime. The Red Hounds with the football on the 13-yard line. Working from the right side. I formation, Trey Wyatt and Shane Creekmore back there. Creekmore will be the tailback, Wyatt the fullback. Now Corbin backs off the ball.
Thank you, Coach. Don't need ever have to.
And I don't know really what the problem could be. I don't know. We just stopped play here. Everything was ready to go.
Flags are not back from the laundry.
Oh. This second half could get long. It really could. As Danny Steele now with a split backfield drops back to throw. He is getting pressure and he is going, no, he shakes a loose. And now he ducks his head and runs, cuts to the 20. He can still throw if he wants to, but they chase him out of bounds as nobody came open for the Red Hounds.
With 1 second left.
Yeah, 1 second to go on the first half clock. Steve, it looked like he was going to be tackled, but the defender had him by the shirt. He broke loose and still could not find anyone to throw to him. Was chased out of bounds at the 20.
Well, you said broke loose that time when you were doing
I did say loose, didn't I? Yeah.
I like that. That's a creek term, right?
Yes, we do. Right?
Hey, you know, I'm from a creek, too. Indian Creek.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Do you say a loose, too? When
I say a lot of things sometimes that are not proper, but
I can control that creek talk till I get excited like I did there.
The creek comes out of me.
Gus Hauser will try the field goal. This is going to be a 26, a 33-yarder. Let's go down to Philip Russell.
Jamie Yance over the football. Patrick McCown is the holder. Gus Hauser eyes the spot. Here's the snap. Here's the hold. It looks good. It is splitting the uprights. It's good. As the first half comes to close, it's the Corbin Red Hounds 28. The Wayne County Cardinals 0. You listen to Red Hound football on WCTT 107.
Halftime, Frankie. Yeah, give me about 4-minute break here, too. We got homecoming and stuff. We'll take 4 minutes during halftime here. Yeah, lay them on me.
Tri-County's heating and air conditioning professionals.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got me, Dirk? Hey, Dirk. Do you have? I'm gonna do you a test count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit, come on, Dirk. Thank you, Dirk. You want to? You want to set? Oh. Yeah. 45-yard line, Eddie Wayne. Up there almost to the numbers. About between the sideline and the numbers will be good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is homecoming night. The ceremonies will begin in just a few minutes. Can you hear me now, Dirk? Get to me back on the radio. Can you hear me? Okay. Because I've got to hold 2 microphones and read at the same time. Eddie, we'll need a hand clap to sync up, okay? We need to, whoever it is that's got that one column, ask him if he'll stand over there and give you a hand clap somewhere.
Get them all one? Yeah.
Actually, if you could walk out there and get the first girl, Eddie Wayne, and tell her before she starts walking to give you a hand clap. We got plenty of time. The ball players haven't come on the field. Hurry.
Give me that list when you get through
Okay.
with all that. We're going to run over it on the radio.
All right, here come the ball players. Just tell her that you need one hand clap. Can you see her, Dirk? You see who he's talking to? The girl right there in the front. That's Robin Brazier. Get where you can get Robin, Eddie Wayne. You know what we're going to do, Eddie? All right, I'll need it in about, just as soon as those boys leave, I'll need her to do the hand clap. You'll probably need to holler to her, Eddie. And you need to back up about 2 steps toward the sideline. That's good. No, don't get on the 40, get on the 45. I'm sorry, Eddie. Thank you. Right there, you're doing good. Yeah, but that's good. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Well, I want you to move to there after the hand clap then, okay? Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay, ask her if we're ready, Eddie. Yeah, that looks good. Tell her that looks good.
It's not over. It's not over.
Yeah, tell her to stand right there and give us a hand clap, Eddie. No, Miss Jones right there beside you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Homecoming 1994. Please direct your attention to the center of the field for the presentation of the Homecoming Court.
Dave King now joined in the booth with Philip Russell as the Hounds have forced a 28-0 lead here on the Homecoming Cardinals. Scoring for
Introducing first, Miss Robin Brazier, the 17-year-old daughter of Patty and Stan Brazier, escorted tonight by Patrick Grover McCowan, the 18-year-old son of Gilda and A.B. McCowan. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Robin Brazier and Mr. Patrick McCowan. And now introducing Miss Joy Breeding, the 17-year-old daughter of Janet Gilbert and Bill Breeding, escorted tonight by Jamie Putz Yance, the 17-year-old son of Judy and Joe Yance. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Joy Breeding and Mr. Jamie Yance. Miss Tracy Suzanne Bullock, the 17-year-old daughter of Barty and Roy Bullock, escorted by Greg Wyatt, the 17-year-old son of Patty and Jim Medlin. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Suzanne Bullock and Mr. Greg Wyatt. Miss Courtney Bergen, the 17-year-old daughter of Susan and Kurt Bergen, escorted tonight by Mr. Joey Petrie, the 17-year-old son of Ellen Petrie and Dr. Ralph Petrie. Miss Courtney Bergen and Mr. Joey Petrie, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Stephanie Sima, the 17-year-old daughter of Tracy and Julio Sima, escorted tonight by Shane Creekmore, the 18-year-old son of Charlene and Don Creekmore. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Stephanie Sima and Mr. Shane Creekmore. Miss Tricia Hall, the 17-year-old daughter of Kathy and Randy Hall, escorted by J.D. Myers, the 17-year-old son of Vicki and David Myers. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Tricia Hall and Mr. J.D. Myers. Miss Robin Harmon, the 17-year-old daughter of Nancy and Robert Harmon, escorted tonight by Shane Romines, the 18-year-old son of Donna and Harold Romines. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Robin Harmon and Mr. Shane Romines. Miss Anna Ox, the 17-year-old daughter of Sheila and Mike Ox, escorted tonight by Jeremy Moran, the 18-year-old son of Judy and Carl Moran. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Anna Ox and Mr. Jeremy Moran. Miss Rhonda Pierce, the 17-year-old daughter of Helen and Eddie Pierce, escorted tonight by Dennis Jones, the 17-year-old son of Bernice and Dennis Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Rhonda Pierce and Mr. Dennis Jones. Miss Susie Taylor, the 17-year-old daughter of Barbara and Terry Taylor. Susie is escorted tonight by Dwayne Evans, the 17-year-old son of Virginia Chaplin and David Evans, and the stepson of Mary Evans. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Susie Taylor and Mr. Dwayne Evans. Miss Lee Turner, the 17-year-old daughter of Diane and Harold Turner, escorted tonight by Cade Hensley, the 17-year-old son of Kathy Hensley and Mr. Sean Jackson. The 18-year-old...
Number one, baby.
All right, when the game gets out of hand, Burley starts taping people. And he had Phillip taped up pretty good there. Gus Hauser will kick it away, and we're ready for second half action. 28-0. The Corbin Red Hounds on top. Folks, the broadcast crew gets a little silly when the games get too widespread like this, and Corbin very much in control here. Hauser kicks it away. Going to be fielded by number 24 for Wayne County. That is Chris Garner, and Garner heads right up the middle of the field, crosses the
Number 24, Chris Garner.
25 to the 26, 27-yard line, about the 27-yard line. So it'll be first and 10. Pretty nice return there. First and 10 for Wayne County from the 27.
Roman Cassidy hustling down that time to knock the ball carrier off his feet. Roman got his first start last week, playing on special teams here tonight.
Yeah, Phillip Russell has an interesting special team story there that we'll let him tell here as soon as we can get a break in. Something he's picked up on Roman the sideline. 11:38 to go. Dave King, Burley Foley, Phillip Russell on the field with second half action. We're going to have a halfback pass as Rice is going to let it go. He's got a man out there. It's going to be knocked away, though. Chris Hammock, Jeremy Moran on the coverage as the quarterback Rice had his man, but he hung that one up there too long, giving the Corbin defenders time to get over and get underneath.
Number 19, Jeremy Moran, and number 11, Chris Hammock.
As Wayne County opening it up just a bit here, not very successful moving the football in that first half.
It really, offensively, Wayne County hasn't been able to do anything, Dave. They've just really struggled.
Kind of like Kentucky last night. Go up against what, about almost the best team against the rush in college football, and you start the game with 9 straight running plays. Here goes a fumble picked up by Hammock. He might take this one in. He's at the 20. He picked it right out of the air, and it's going to be a touchdown for Chris Hammock and the Corbin Red Hounds. Handoff was intended for Jason Cowan. It just squirted out of his hands and went in the air. Chris Hammock picked it up opportunistically and took it in for the TD. That'll be about 25 yards for Chris. And Gus Hauser on to try the point after. Let's go down to Phillip Russell.
You know, the old strip play, when they go through, they're carrying the football. He's kind of loose that time. I couldn't see who was it, but they stuck their hand in there, popped the ball straight up in the air. Hammock was standing there, said, "Merry Christmas, thank you." 25 yards later, touchdown. Here's the snap. Patrick McCown holds it, splits the uprights. Gus Hauser does at the 11:20 mark in the third quarter, and the score is the Corbin Red Hounds 34, the Wayne County Cardinals 0. 35-0, and that you're listening to Red Hound Football on WCTT and T 107.
And we'll just keep it here between the plays. Corbin on top 35-0 over the Cardinals of Wayne County.
You want the special team?
Yeah, while we got a second, tell us, enlighten the fans there while you were telling me up here at halftime.
We've got first cousins on this team. Mondo Simon, who is a freshman, And Anthony Simon, who is a sophomore, and what is happening is they're on the special teams. They're on the kickoff team. Mondo's on one side, Anthony's on the other side of the football field. They've got a bet with each other who can get down here and get to the ball carrier first. Well, they're first cousins. I coached them in Little League football, and the thing about it is they're almost like brothers, and they fight all the time. So now when they get over here on the sideline, they're fighting with each other who got there the first time, and so that's a good healthy call out there on the two Simons, as they've got a bet who can get down here and get to him first.
Well, we'll watch them this time. Mondo 23, Anthony 83.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that as Gus Hauser is ready to kick away. Back to receive for the Wayne County Cardinals. Number 21, Jason Cowan. Number 24, Chris Garner is going to be short, picked up by McFarland at the 30. And he is at the 35, squirts through underneath some tacklers up to the 40. And I do mean squirts through that time to the 40-yard line. A nice return by McFarland. And that'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line for Wayne County. With 11:10 to go here in the third period, Corbin on top, 35-0.
I'll tell you what's a key on special teams too, Dave. When that big pile goes in there, whether you're on the tackle or not, always be the last guy to get up. You know,
yeah.
Anytime there's a big pile, always be the last guy, and you're going to get credit for a lot of tackles. One of my old tricks.
I can't believe that. You might have invented that.
You don't think I'm a prankster, do you?
Wayne County using a two-back set with a wing back, gives it off to the wing, number 21, Jason Cowan, and he takes his way across the 46-yard line, gain of about 6 on the play. That's not the single wing they call it, is it? That old time. Teams used to run that a lot.
Also in on the stop, number 11, Chris Hammond.
No, that's
or is that actually what you call a wing back set? There's so many different sets anymore.
well, everybody's got different terminology for them too.
Right. Well, you see number 25 there for Wayne County, and we'll call him a wing back. And the handoff is going to go to him, and he is real right on the line of scrimmage.
J.D. Myers.
21, Jason Cowan. 67-57.
David Stevens also.
Making the tackle for the Red Hounds.
J.D. the nose guard. David Stevens, one of the linebackers.
Boy, one thing about that Kentucky game last night, I forgot his name now. Who's the safety for Kentucky that made all those good hits last night?
Melvin Johnson.
Yeah. Whoa. Can he hit or what?
Mm-hmm.
He had that big fullback for Auburn. He had his bail run. He had to leave the game and go back in the locker room and stay the second half. As Bell for Wayne County gives it off to McCowan. I think that was McCowan around the right side.
Jason Cowan making the tackle for the Hounds.
Or not McCowan, but Cowan. And Jason picks up a couple of yards. That's going to bring up now 4th down, though, for Wayne County, and 2. Cards probably will elect to go for it here on this 4th down.
Well, I think they've got to, and I do like what they're doing. They're coming out and they're trying to spread, they're trying to halfback pass, they're trying a little bit of everything to just get some kind of offense going, but it's just not working.
Well, they're not going to go for it after we said they probably would. They're going to punt. West will punt, takes the snap, gets it away at the 40, a short kick that will go to the Corbin 40 and out of bounds there.
Eddie
right
Pierce,
at the 43-yard line.
Nearly made that play. I've seen him make some nice catches before, but it's pretty tough with a head set in the camera.
43-yard line. The first down score.
That was 33 Falcons. He stepped over the block right in front.
Coach Jeff Garman on the play for Corbin right there to show the official where the ball should be spotted at.
I'm glad he's getting to contribute tonight.
I like the way he took control there. Ball will be spotted on the 43-yard line, and the Hounds take the field offensively for the first time here in the second half of play. We got 8:48 left to go in quarter number 3. Corbin on top, 35-0. They have scored a touchdown here in the second half off the defense. He drops back to throw. He is going to overthrow. It's going to be intercepted by Jason West at the 35 to the 40, 45, 50 to the 45 to the 40, and the ball is loose, taken back away by Corbin.
C.J. Taylor's got it.
C.J. Taylor has a football. Here he comes, and he's tackled at the 35-yard line.
Doggone. This one, he couldn't get any worse for Wayne County. That's great. C.J. Taylor, the starting guard tonight, picks that one off and heads upfield. That's fantastic.
He was going. Not too fast, but he was going.
C.J. should have done no shuffle move on him there. Stop, act like you're hurting, and take off again.
Recovering the fumble for the Hounds.
down on the 35-yard line, so Corbin will get it right back. 1st and 10 at the 35. There's a Wayne County player that is shaken up. That time Steely overthrew his intended receiver and was picked off by Jason West, number 23, on the coverage. And then West was hit and fumbled as he headed back downfield with it. Another one of those fumbles that popped up into the air, and Corbin's able to pick it up without it hitting the ground. C.J. Taylor doing the job. Let's get some more sponsor time in here while they attend to the Wayne County Cardinal player that's down. This is Red Hound football. It's 35-0 Corbin on top on the sports leader, WCTT. Give me 2 commercials anyway.
That's
27-14.
right.
Okay. Who's that guy down there? Burley. Where? It's in us. Big guy in the sweatshirt, the glasses. Where? He just sat down there. The front row. Front row, huh? See her down there, girl in a green checkered shirt behind him.
Oh, is that for what? 78.
Well, take it back there, this one.
Okay.
I'll point him out again.
Yeah, I know, I see. Yeah.
Who is that?
Jimbo Klaus.
That's 78 guys. That's who
8 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the 3rd period of play. The Red Hounds on top by a score of 35-0. Danny Steely intercepted, but the interception return was fumbled by Wayne County, and Corbin gets it right back here. Steely underneath center. Shane Creekmore once again getting the start in the backfield for Corbin. Trey Wyatt, Pat McCowan also back there. Handoff goes to Wyatt. He goes forward for about 3 yards.
Number 38, Trey Wyatt.
Up to the 37, close to the 38-yard line. That'll bring up now 2nd down and 7 for Corbin. Burley, that time to start talking 8th grade football or something here. You guys got any games over the weekend?
Yeah, we go to Danville tomorrow, play Boyle County in a Danville Recreation Bowl over there, and Boyle County has a real nice football team, so it's going to be a big challenge for us. I'm excited about seeing some of these young kids get some varsity action here tonight, and I think they will.
Steely, pitch out to the right side to Hammock. Hammock to the 40, gets to the outside. Nice straight arm to the 45-yard line. Could not get rid of Jason West, who made the tackle, but don't see the old straight arm that much. Chris threw a good one, though. Now the officials want to take a timeout to measure.
I'll tell you what, Chris Hammock, and I'm speaking in football terms now, you've heard that old term, meaner than a striped snake. That's the way he plays. He's meaner than a striped snake on the football field.
That's a nice straight arm.
And there again, parents, I'm speaking in football terms. A lot of times people confuse football with what, you know, and then you run into that in coaching. A lot of times you get on a kid and you're talking to him about football, not life.
Well, there you go. As Danny Steely goes off to Shane Creekmore, there goes the big guy and runs over about 3 Wayne County Cardinals and takes it inside Wayne County territory to the 47-yard line. Nice gainer of about 9 yards on that 1st down carry for Shane Creekmore.
Corbin without Joey Petrie in this half. I understand he's broke a small bone in his hand, so he's not in the game at this point. I see freshman Terry Reynolds, also Matt Turner down there, sophomore, both in slings. And I'm sure that there's some others I've missed. I know Scott Hart's back this week.
Full house backfield, both the ends in tight. Corbin right off the middle of the field. Handoff goes to Pat McCowan toward the right side. For enough for a Corbin 1st down, moving it on down to the 43-yard line of Wayne County, so another Red Hound 1st down. Clock shows 6:37 to go, 3rd period.
Mondo Simon in at fullback, a freshman.
Mondo's a 5'11", 190-pound freshman. Had a nice run in the Cumberland game. He gets the inside handoff and moves it down to the 40-yard line. Goes down there.
Number 43, Mondo Simon.
Tim Massengale now checks in at tailback. Tim, a freshman, and he's going to be a nice one too, Dave. You might remember him from the 8th grade team last year.
Yes, I do. Massengill wearing number 33, 5'7", 142-pound freshman. Couple of freshmen in the backfield. Massengill takes the handoff from the tailback spot and it's piled up right on the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They'll bring up now 3rd down and 6 for Corbin. Redhounds on the 39-yard line of Wayne County.
Number 50, Josh Gregory.
5:32 to go.
Number 23, Jason West.
3rd period. It's been all Corbin. The Hounds on top here, 35-0. Gus Hauser's kicked 3 field goals. That's been the highlight so far. Steely pitch out left side to McCowan as he heads for the 1st down marker, and he might have gotten there. Might have to have a measurement on this. Needed to cross the 34, and looks like he's down right at the 34-yard line.
Making the tackle, number 23, Jason West, and number 44, Ross McFarland.
He's going to be a little bit short, looks like. That'll bring up 4th and short now for Corbin. Redhounds will go for it here on this 4th down play. Ball just across the 35-yard line.
Other than one series, it's been Danny Steely all the way at quarterback tonight. Danny only a sophomore.
Creekmore, Sima, and McCowan. Handoff goes to Mondo Simon. He's got the 1st down, but the ball is loose. They say he was down first anyway, so it'll be a 1st down for the Corbin Redhounds at the 31-yard line. Well, any penalties here in the second half?
Don't recall one. And after talking with Phil Russell, he says, hey, the penalties were there. So let's give them credit.
Well, like you say, a face mask is a face mask. If you face mask somebody, it's going to be called.
But this is a trap play.
Handoff goes to McCown, hitting around right in with it. He's got room to the 25 and is down at the 20-yard line.
Number 5, Pat McCown on the carry.
That'll be another Redhound 1st down on the 1st down carry for Pat McCowan.
Pat, I'd say he's almost seen his last action. 35-0. They'll start getting some of the young kids in soon, I'm sure, and resting some of the players for next week. Rockcastle, Dave, ought to be a fun one.
Oh, and by the way, last score we had, Somerset was still leading Rockcastle 7-6 at halftime of their game. Middlesboro had opened it up on Madison Southern 27-14 in the 3rd. Middlesboro, they look to be for real.
What was the score on Madison Southern Middlesboro?
27-14 Middlesboro in the 3rd quarter.
Would like to mention the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade programs have a lot of things going on. They have a big yard sale October 8th over here at the Corbin Youth Center. Also, a fall festival October 15th. There'll be all kinds of things. They're really putting together a nice fall festival, so bring the whole family out. Be a lot of great food, pony rides. It's going to be a first-class thing as the teams plan to travel to East Tennessee State to play inside on AstroTurf on November the 6th on a Sunday.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be an experience. 1st and 10 for Corbin. Steely gives it off to Trey Wyatt. Bounces off a couple of Wayne County tacklers for 3 yards down to the 17-yard line.
Aaron Hoskins, another freshman, checks in now for Pat McCown.
Corbin eating up the clock here on this drive. Clock is down to 3:40 to go here in the 3rd period of play. The Hounds up by a score of 35-0 over Wayne County. Well, it should be a great end to this football season, though, with Rockcastle County and Middlesboro, then Somerset, Madison Southern. Hoskins doing the jitterbug as he takes the handoff, gets enough for the 1st down yardage for Corbin across the 10 down to the 9-yard line. Might have even made the, they're going to bring it back to about the 9, so nice run that time by the freshman Aaron Hoskins. Showing some nice footwork in there, Burley.
Yeah. Aaron, a very, very fast kid, and I'll tell you what, he deserves recognition for being fast because he worked extremely hard to get that way. Hard-working kid, going to be a good football player.
Steely now pitches out right side to Hoskins, gets a nice block and springs it down to the 5, on down to the 4-yard line. Shane Creekmore, I think, was the guy that delivered the block that let him get to the outside that time.
Making the tackle, number 43, Jonathan Upchurch, and number 35, Anthony Bale. The ball spotted on the 4-yard line.
2nd down and goal for Corbin from the 4. The Hounds working off the right hash mark with McCowan, Creekmore, and Wyatt in the backfield. Steely underneath center. The ends, Romines and Crowley, staying in tight. And Steely's going to give it off to McCowan, round left tackle, and down he goes on. From here appears to be about the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and goal for Corbin.
On the tackle, number 35, Anthony Bell.
Danny Steele, a long, lanky-looking sophomore, isn't he? Looks good out there in the uniform.
Ball spotted on the 2-yard line.
Yeah, he's got that quarterback look to him, you know what?
He really does.
Corbin knocking on the door, 3rd and goal from the 2. Handoff to Trey Wyatt, and he is bullying his way in for the touchdown. Touchdown for Trey Wyatt and the Corbin Redhounds, and Corbin goes on top 41-0 with 1:50 to go here in the 3rd. Let's go down to our man on the spot, Philip Russell.
Bolin is right, as he was lowered across the line that time by the big offensive line led by Nolan Devon. And he just went right over the back of Nolan in for the score. As Jamie Yance now sets the football. Places his hands on it. Patrick McCown's ready. Here's the snap. Snap's good. Holds good. Splits the uprights, and it's good in the score. At 1:50 to go in the 3rd quarter, it's the Corbin Redhounds 42. The Wayne County Cardinals 0. You're listening to Redhound Football on WCTT 107.
Dun, 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 bum, bum. .150 to go in the 3rd quarter of play. Dave King, Burley Foley, and Philip Russell at Campbell Field. The Redhounds have opened it up to a 42-0 lead here over the Wayne County Cardinals. And Gus Hauser on to kick it away again. There is...
No, it's Anthony
Gus
Simon.
is not going to kick, is he? Anthony Sima, number 83, a 5'8", 194-pound sophomore will kick. Number 21, Jason Cowan. Number 24, Chris Garner, back to receive. And Sima gets a nice kick. It's a long spiraling kick. It bounces right off the Wayne County player. It's loose. I think Corbin's got it.
I think
It looked like a Redhound player was able to fall on that one at the 32. We'll see.
See who the strongest is.
And Wayne County able to retain possession. Boy, that kick by Simon, did that thing have some end over end on it?
Looked like it had backspin on it,
Yeah,
didn't
it hit right in the chest of the Wayne County would-be kick returner.
A lot of young players in the game now. Of course, we've got one down out there.
Then it's Simon who kicked the ball off. Went down to help make the tackle and try to recover the fumble, and he is down at the 32-yard line. It'll be Wayne County football. They've not scored. 42-0. Corbin on top. And looks like Simon might be down for a moment, so let's take a timeout. This is Redhound football on your sports leader, WCTT. Okay, new scores, Frank.
That's Anthony Simon, 83.
All I got is Bell County and Lee County, Virginia, 20-19. Bell County the 3rd.
Wow. Close one. Thank you. Minute 43 to go in the 3rd quarter of play as Anthony Sima is still down for the Hounds. We do have one new score to report. Bell County leads Lee County, Virginia now 20-19 in the 3rd quarter of that game, as those two teams playing it close. Bell County seems like their games are close about every week, but the Bobcats been able to pull out victories.
Wait, when I see him run, I'll tell you. Let's see him run off.
And you may walk over there and ask him who's number 27 after you get out there, okay? I mean, say him where you got. When you get out, ask somebody.
Well, number 83 being helped off for Corbin, Anthony Simon, 5'8", 195-pound sophomore. Kicked off that time in place of Gus Hauser. Went down to try get himself in on the tackle there and has either hurt a knee or an ankle, one of the two.
Ryan Meeks.
Philip Russell, I'm sure, will find out and let us know soon. So it's going to be Wayne County Cardinal football. They got it 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Jason Graves, Mondo Sima, the linebackers now. Pair of freshmen.
Pitch out goes to the left side to Garner, to the 35, to the 38-yard line. Sima on the tackle.
Also Sam Miller, a freshman in the secondary, along with Ryan Meeks, Aaron Hoskins, and Roman Cassidy. Gary Williams is one defensive end. The other one is Jason Baker. Mark Bowman a tackle. Ryan Kelly a tackle. And pick up the nose shortly. Billy Howard also in at tackle. As Jason Creekmore comes in, the little brother of Shane Creekmore. Tim Massengill also reports in as Miller and Hoskins come out.
Number 58, Gary Williams.
Billy Howard also in the game. Number 73, Billy Howard.
Wayne County player shaking up on that play, by the way. That's the delay. Number 23, Jason West, will go off the field. Gain of about 6 yards on that first down play. Brings up now 2nd down and 4 for Wayne County at the 38-yard line. And let's go down to Philip Russell for an injury report. Philip?
On Anthony Simon's injury, it looks like just a knee. It looks the doctors are working with him right now, and Kim McCleary, the physical therapist, is working with him. They've got ice on him. Knee looks like it's pretty solid. It wasn't moving around quite a bit, so that's positive right there, but it is a knee injury. Back to you, David.
Thank you, Philip. Pitch out Wayne County right side this time once again to Garner, who carried the football well the last time. Does another good job this time to pick up the Wayne County first down. 1:04 to go, third quarter of play.
Ryan Kelly. Jason Baker also on the stop. Number 64, Paul Sargent. He reports in now.
62, Ryan Kelly.
So it is a knee injury for Anthony Sima, but maybe not a bad knee injury. We'll find out more after the game.
Mark Bowman comes out.
Wayne County working from the right hash mark. Handoff's going to go to McFarland. Breaks through the line and had a hold, but got tripped up there at the last minute up at about the 49-yard line. Right against this young Red Hound defense, Wayne County having a bit more success than they had against the varsity team. That'll bring up now 2nd down and a long 5 yards for the first down marker for Wayne County as they try to break it over into Red Hound territory, working off that right hash mark. The quarterback is number 12, still Mitchell Bell, 5'10", 160-pound senior. Handoff goes to number 25.
Paul Sargent.
County, Jason Tucker.
Paul Sargent, Gary Williams on the stop for Corbin.
Number 54, Harry Reynolds.
Jason Creekmore heads back onto the field as the quarter ends.
And it ends with Corbin on top, 42-0 over Wayne County. We'll be back with the 4th and final period. This is Red Hound football on your sports leader, WCTT. Yes, sir.
He's about 3 feet tall, about 72
All right.
We have had a Kentucky operator's license turned into the press
With
box.
2 minutes to go.
Operator's license belongs to a James Jewell Jr.
Thank you, sir.
If James Jewell Jr. will please report to the press box, we have your operator's license.
Hey, come. You're the one who dropped them. That's a DUI guy you got.
You're horrible, sorry.
You'll be laughing at you when everybody else is having parking lot. Right.
You're locked out. You're locked out. You're locked out.
12 minutes of football action left here at Campbell Field. The Red Hounds in control, leading Wayne County by a score of 42-0. It's been no contest from the get-go here. We have a couple of scores. We'll update you on those as soon as we get a break in the action. Wingback comes in motion now for Wayne County, and we have a flag on the play. First one of the second half.
I think so. I'm not mad anymore.
Somerset trailing Rockcastle County 22-20 now with 2 minutes left to go in that football game. Williamsburg goes to 6-0 on the year with a 12-7 victory over Everts. And once again, Bell County was leading Lee County, Virginia 20-19 in the third period of that game. Penalty against Wayne County brings up 3rd down and 9 for the Cards as Bell takes the snap. Going to give it off in there to number 33. That is Lamont Cowan.
Billy
Cowan
Howard.
for about a yard. Excuse me.
That's all right. Billy Howard on the stop for Corbin. Also Jason Graves.
Number 73, Billy Howard, and number 65, Jason Graves on the stop for the Hounds.
Billy Tick Howard.
Billy Tick Howard. 4th down for Wayne County. They will go for it on this 4th down play, 4th and 6. They've got to get down to the Corbin 46-yard line. Pitch out right side to Garner. He's heading forward. He is almost there. I don't know. Knocked out of bounds right at the 1st down marker. Looks like they're going to give him the spot at about the 45, so it should be enough for a Wayne County 1st down. They might want to measure this one, though. And nope, they're not going to measure. They say 1st down for the Wayne County Cardinals. As once again that time, number 24, Chris Garner, took the pitch and headed around the left sideline with it.
Jason Bowden now in the game. 6'6", 259 sophomore.
Second into the ball game for the Hounds.
I think I see him out there. He kind of sticks up above the wrist. Player in motion, McFarland takes the handoff, and he is dropped right on the line of scrimmage. Number 52 on the stop that time for Corbin.
Jason Bowden, we were just talking about him.
How tall is he now? 6'6"?
6'6", 259, and he looks it out there.
Yeah, he does.
Brad Bucher going in the game. Also Massengill, Ryan Kelly, and Sammy Miller come out.
Yeah, a lot of players that normally wouldn't see action in the varsity game getting in there for the Red Hounds. Pitch out goes right side this time to Garner. Heading for the corner. Cuts it to the 40, down to the 38, 35, on down to about the 33-yard line. That'll be good enough for another Wayne County 1st down. Got some good blocking that time out on that right end.
Number 33.
Massengill on the stop.
Also in on the stop, number 16, Roman Cassidy.
Roman Cassidy, Mark Bowman also.
Also in the ball game for the Hounds, number 68, Brad Gooker.
Well, a lot of the crowd hanging around here, even though Corbin has this thing well in hand. Wayne County, another 1st down, working off the right side of the field. Handoff goes back there to Garner, McFarland, one. I saw 4, one of those guys on the carry for no gain on the play anyway.
Everybody on the stop.
That was Chris Garner, number 24, again on the carry.
Young kids playing hard out there. Hoskins now replaces Massengill. Timmy Massengill, freshman. You'll hear that name. He's going to be a good one. Ryan Meeks checks out. Todd Rollins checks in as Jason Bowden comes out.
Yes.
Why don't you call these names a while, Dave? It's your job.
You've got my roster.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're doing a fine job.
I know them all. I don't need a roster.
I see the pride coming out of you when those guys come in there, though, Burley, because they're still...
That's some of my youngins,
That's
right. But I've had them all. Basically, all those kids that are down there, I've had the opportunity to get to know them at one time or another. And gosh, they're good kids. I'm telling you. I go back to when we were in Florida several years ago. We talked about it at the tailgate party tonight, and J.D. Myers and Pat McCown and Shane Creekmore, they were part of that. And Shane Romine's also down there. And there's many others that were there that I've not mentioned. But gee whiz, it's fun to see them grow up.
And here is Bell going back to throw, but he is blindsided and dropped. Number 16, Roman Cassidy.
Yeah, he came on a corner blitz from the outside that time and really leveled the quarterback, Wayne's quarterback. Only a freshman, I think, right?
Right. Roman, a 5'9", no, he's a sophomore, 138-pound sophomore.
No, I was talking about Wayne's quarterback. I know what grade Roman's in.
No, he's senior.
Oh, is he?
Sure is.
There must be a misprint in the program because I know I wouldn't be wrong.
Number 10, who comes in to play quarterback some as a freshman.
Oh, was that not number 10?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know they misprint on the jersey, right?
yeah, misprint on the jersey too.
Like me, I've learned you how to make mistakes, or taught you how to make mistakes. Number 11 on the carry now for Wayne County. First time we've seen him out of the football. That's Sherman Dobbs, a 5'10", 170-pound junior. Where he's been tonight as he took off around that left side, showing some good speed.
Tackle for the Hounds, number 20, Aaron Hoskins.
Clock showing 8:34. Corbin up 42-0. Wayne County with
You want to drink this Pepsi?
pretty good drive. Got one.
Okay, I'm going to drink this one.
It's been all Corbin in this one.
It's good.
Bell. Mitchell Bell moving underneath his center. Wingback comes in motion, gets the football around the left side as he came from right to left, and does not get the first down, and Corbin will take over on downs, looks like. So the Red Hound defense gives a little bit but holds, and the offensive unit now will take to the field. Corbin will get the football on the 27-yard line. Let us call it the 26-yard line, 1st and 10 from there.
Aaron Hoskins will be the quarterback now. Timmy Massengill will be one back, I'm sure. Jason Bowden, the left tackle. Jason Graves, the left guard. Mondo Simon, the fullback. Sam Miller, one in, and Roman Cassidy, the wide out now, along with Jason Baker.
And like you said, Aaron Hoskins in there now, the quarterback. Handoff goes to Sima.
On the carry, number 23, Mondo Simon.
Yard and a half or so on the play before he's wrapped up by Wayne County.
Coach Willard Ferris down calling the plays now as Coach Adams in his shorts.
Tackle number 43, Jonathan Upchurch.
Well, we got out of this game injury-free, I think, with the exception of Joey Petrie, and sure hope Joey's okay. He's another one of those hard-working kids that has really made himself into a football player. Only thing we need to do is get Joey healthy and get Coach Adams some shorts. Man, them things are bugging me. That's bad, Coach.
And there we go. Flag on the play before the play. See what this one's all about here. It's against Corbin. Too much time on the Red Hounds. That'll move them back 5 yards. And it'll be now 2nd down and 12 for Corbin. A lot of people getting to see action here for Corbin in this one against Wayne County. Probably won't be the case in the upcoming games because they all should be tough, hard-fought battles as Corbin will go on the road for 2 to Rock Castle and then to Middlesboro. Hoskins pitches it out around to the left side. Number 33 on the carry. That's Tim Massengill, and some pretty good yardage as he kept stringing it out to the left. Crosses up to the 32, 33-yard line.
Quick pitch. I guarantee when you see Coach Ferris calling the plays, he's going to run quick pitch at one point or another. He really likes that play.
Hey, David.
Yes, Philip.
Coach Jules down here is wanting to know what scores were again.
Rock Castle led Somerset 22-20 with 2 minutes to go, and Middlesboro led Madison Southern 27-14 in the 3rd. Pitch out goes to the right side to Massengill this time, and he is wrapped up and surrounded by Wayne County players and loses about 2 yards on that play. That brings up 4th and long now for Corbin.
Tim Massengill. Making the tackle, number 50, Josh Gregory, and number 35.
And we'll get a fresh update on those scores, by the way, as soon as we take another break. 6.5 to go here in this football game. It's all Corbin, 42-0.
It's Corbin's first punt of the game.
Yeah, it is, as number 60 is coming into punt.
We have a penalty flag on the play. A dead ball foul.
Now I've got 60 years, Chris Hoskins, but that is, all right, it's Mark Bowman.
Mark Bowman is number 60.
Right. Bowman on the punt, but a penalty against Corbin.
The dead ball foul, the 5-yard penalty repeats 4th down.
So Corbin will line it up and punt again. Game in the end zone. Burley has grown now to 6 players, a little 3-on-3 action.
I think last score I checked, it was 42-41 down there.
It could be 3-on-3. It could be 5-on-1. They play they play strange games down there.
The 3 guys with the burr are ahead of the guys with hair down there.
Another flag on the play as Corbin lines up to try to punt. This one is against Wayne County, so we go back to 5 yards that we just went back a moment ago. So Corbin right back where they started, and we'll try to punt again. A lot of young players on the field for both teams. Wayne County coming after this one to try to block the punt. Bowman gets the foot to it, gets it away. It is going to be hitting at the 45 on down to the 40 to the 39, and Cassidy tries to help it on down the field, which you can't do, and they'll spot it there at the 39-yard line.
David, I see a Wayne County player down on the sideline over there.
Yeah, I don't know if he's hurt.
Well, it's a big kid, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I just really can't tell from here. No one's attending to him like he's...
Isn't that strange?
Yeah, he's just laying there like he's asleep. Mitchell Bell moves underneath center. Wingback comes in motion from right toward the left side. Handoff, though, goes to Garner and almost able to break through the line, but he didn't. Taken down at the 43-yard line. Second down for Wayne after a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Cards. 5 minutes to go here in the football game.
Jason Baker and Mondo Sama.
Coming up after the game, we'll check out all the stats for you. Corbin would have had some impressive figures here for this game if it wasn't for all the penalties. Penalties have brought down their yardage quite a bit. As Bell will keep it around to the right side, and nobody blocks for him, and he is drilled. The ball is loose, and Corbin has it. Well, I'm telling you, I think Mondo Simon that time is the guy that delivered the lick.
Nice hit.
Oh, a good hit, too, and it jarred Bell and jarred the ball loose. Corbin has it now on the 46-yard line. Bell looked like someone was supposed to have been out there blocking for him, but nobody was there. Simon actually got him from the backside anyway. So the Red Hounds offensively back on the field here with 4:35 to go in the football game, on top by a score of 42-0. Hoskins will give it to Massengill, hit behind the line, and down he goes. Number 50 on the tackle for Wayne County, Josh Gregory, 6'3", 220-pound junior linebacker. Read that play well. And Wayne County says, let's take a timeout. And they do with 4:11 to go in the game, 42-0 Corbin. We'll be right back. This is Red Hound Football on your sports leader, WCTT.
You're out.
Yes, sir. I got you. Is that right? Whoa.
Pass that score on, Phil.
He can't hear it.
No.
4 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in this football game. Wayne County calling for the timeout. Well, the first time in school history, I understand, Whitley County has defeated Kaywood. The final score in that football game, 27-13. And with 6 seconds left, Somerset kicks a field goal to defeat Rockcastle County by a final score of 23-22.
Coach Pierce. Somerset beat Rockcastle 23-22. 23-22. With 6 seconds to go, kick the field goal.
Aaron Hoskins in behind center, rolling out to the left on the keep, looking for a block, gets one, gets another block, then breaks a tackle and takes it down to the 40, then on down to about the 37-yard line.